County. We want to thank KCB, but maybe I just want to touch on issues at which we will be spearheading, and that is the distribution and identifying of recipients, because we've had a couple of people complaining and saying their names that have been circulated. For me is to assure you that we will consider all vulnerable people, regardless of who is giving us the list. Politicians are part of it, civil society are part of it, women groups are part of it, and also churches and mosques will be part of it. So for us is to assure you this is driven by the private sector, but led by His Excellency the Governor and the County Commissioner, and we will reach the vulnerable. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll give very few remarks. First of all, I want to thank all the well-wishers who have come forward to assist us. Secondly, this is an initiative of the Governor of Mombasa, Hassan Joho, but it's a multi-agency sort of thing, because we have the private sector, which is spearheading the whole program in terms of mobilization, and even when it comes to the distribution of the food, the Kenya Red Cross will take a lead agent, but we'll also be having other agencies, including our own administrators at the local level. So some people should not misconstrue that this is a purely county government issue. It's a multi-agency issue. And we want to call upon any person, any well-wisher who still wants to assist, to come forward and to assist us. We also appeal to our other political leaders and others to come forward. Let them look for resources either within their kitties or from their friends, so that it can assist us to build on it. I also want to talk to our people of Mombasa. Please, all these efforts are gearing towards mitigating the effects of COVID-19. And the most important thing we should do is to protect ourselves from this scourge. Those of us who do not have a lot of business in town, please let us not go and crowd in town. Let us remain at home. We have seen a lot of idlers in town. People who are chatting, nakula miraa and all that. We want people to come to town only for business, very briefly, and they go back home. This is a very serious thing, and we should take it very seriously. Kwa lugha ya Kiswahili tunaomba kwamba wale ambao hawana shughuli nyingi mjini wasije wakajikusanya pale mjini na kuweka umati ambayo itasaidia hii ugonjwa kusambaa, wabakia nyumbani. Na kama ni lazima mtu aje mjini, aje dakika kidogo na aondoke arudi nyumbani. Mimi nataka kusema kwamba tukienda mbele tutaanza kuwa strict kwa wale watu ambao wanajikusanya mjini hata wakati wa mchana, ili tuwe tuna wale watu ambao wako na majukumu fulani wanakuja mjini na kuondoka mara moja. Lakini kufikia mahali tuko, tunashukuru wale wametii hiyo amri. Kwa hivyo kwa mara nyingine tunashukuru wahisani na wengine, na bado tunawaomba tafadhali tushirikiane, tuweke hizi chakula on standby ili iweze kusaidia watu wetu. Asante kwa hayo.
Asante, County Commissioner. First of all, let me begin from where you have left and reiterate on the message. Please, we ask of you, maybe you need to understand what essential means to all of us. So before you leave your house, we have seen gatherings still are continuing. So the message that we want to send across, please leave your house today or tomorrow or whatever day, during the day, for a specific purpose. And that really if you have to leave your house. But otherwise, if you have nothing to do out there, the message is simple. Please stay at home. It may be painful today. We may suffer a little bit today, but we must look long term. What are our objectives and how we are able to achieve them? The message is very simple. It's better we cry a little bit today and laugh forever thereafter. Sijui kama tuko pamoja, tusitake kucheka sasa, tulie kesho. Afadhali tulie kidogo leo, tucheke tena baadaye. So please, we want to re-emphasize on our point. The solution to this is for you to stay at home. It is to stay at home. This pandemic, we continue to tell you, it is real. Some of us get surprised when we see people in town, operating normally, like there's absolutely nothing wrong. Some who even have the audacity to even want to argue that they can never get corona. Let me assure you, this thing is real. So we will continue passing the message. Please, please stay at home, stay safe, take care of your family, take care of yourself, and most importantly, take care of our country, because nobody will do it for us. We have to do it our own selves. So we are here today as a committee to inspect. We had announced that we're looking for Kenyans of goodwill to step forward and assist us in preparation. In case situation worsens, then we have to force people to stay at home. We must find ways that together and collectively, like the way my co-chair has said here, it's a multi-agency initiative. It's a private sector initiative. It's a county initiative. This is the moment that everybody counts. What you do today here will count forever. And I'm grateful that we've had cases where some people walk into this warehouse with as little as 1 bag of rice or 1 bag of maize to pass on the contribution. This is not the time where we all look at our bank accounts and count how many zeros are there. This is the time to give. There can never be a better time to give than today. We are our brother's keeper. We have to look after our neighbors. We have to ensure when we have, they also should have. So we are here today to appreciate and acknowledge what we have received so far. Because we had promised it's going to be a transparent process. It's going to be an accountable, a process that will stand the test of time. So we want to announce what we have received so far. And like we have said, I personally want to lead from the front. So our announcement is that our foundation, the Hassan Joho Foundation, began by contributing 5 million shillings, which has been given to the committee. We want to thank Kipevu ICD facility, where we are hosted today, Mr. Mahesh Patel, for allowing us to use this facility and his personnel at no cost. We want to say thank you, and we appreciate truly your good gesture. We want to thank Hasu of Mombasa Cement. He has contributed 5 million shillings. We also want to thank Mr. Iqbal Bayusuf, who has contributed 2.5 million shillings. We want to thank Hakim Zubedi, who has contributed 1 million shillings. We want to thank Superloaf for their 1 million shillings contribution. We want to thank Crown Petroleum for 1 million shillings. Sonara Buddha, 1 million shillings. Twaha Zubedi, 2 million shillings. KCB Foundation for the oil that you have brought to us. Thank you very much. Even though we have told them we still need more from them. So we'll slowly speak to them. We want to thank my brother, Dr. Samir, Pharmacon Limited, who has contributed 1 million paracetamol tablets that shall be put into the packages eventually we want to distribute. And we're also here to receive donation from Mainanjenga advocates. I'm told they're here and they've brought forward their contribution. Let me assure you, our Creator is watching us today. And our prayer is that whatever you give us now, may you be blessed to earn 10, 100 times or 1,000 times more. And we are assured that God shall pay you for your good deeds today that will count a long way in saving the lives of the people of Mombasa. Can we, first of all, give them gloves? You know, we should practice the standards that we are preaching, isn't it? Sanitize them properly and then we'll announce their contribution. But there's many that have come forward so that you know. The Bohora community, they have not only provided support but leadership and participation, even though their policy does not allow us to mention exactly what they're doing for us. But so that you know, they have committed their time, their resources, and they're here with us. Each one of us is playing an important role. And civil society, Red Cross and other civil society groups. Let me tell you, politics aside, we're saying nobody should ever imagine that we can do this for fame. There's no time for fame today. What we want to be able to achieve is to save lives. That is the most important mission during this journey. I have had so many debates. I had people saying, oh, by the time we finish, we'll be economically down. Let me tell you, what I have learned over the period is that economies do go down. They do. And the economies do recover. They do recover. It was just 2008. The global crunch, every country, every business lost a lot of money. But within a short period of time, we were able to recover. I want to ask a question, the question that I pose to all of us. Show me a life that has been lost and then recovered. So that you can debate around what to lose today or what to gain. Show me one life that has been lost and then recovered. If you ask for stories about economies that have been lost or have gone down and then recovered, there are million stories. People who came from nothing to riches, riches to poverty, and then poverty back to riches, and like that. There are millions of stories of such nature. But I have never heard anywhere or never read anywhere of a story that a life once lost, it can be recovered. I have never heard. So this calls on all of us to be responsible citizens, to abide by what is stipulated by the national government, by the county governments, and ourselves. We must take responsibility. So today we are here as a result of the initiative we had launched earlier, and it's starting to take shape. We are humbly appealing. Humanity knows no boundary, no limitations. So whatever you can, even if you were to bring half a kilo of maize, these doors shall be open for you and we shall appreciate it. Because that half a kilo of maize can save a life. So tumekubaliana. So yangu ni hayo, nataka nipokee pledge ya ndugu zangu hawa. No. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Asante. Asante. So we have a pledge from Mwangi Njenga and Company Advocates of 3 million shillings. My God bless you. Na niwaambie tunawaangalia, ule ungwana wenu tunawaangalia. And then after this we'll make it our business, even as a county, to do all that we can to ensure we put you back on track kibiashara. tutafanya kazi pamoja. So kwa ufupi, ningependa kuwaambia ndugu zangu wa Kenya, nimeona kwamba there is tendency, watu wanazungumza sana wakisema uchumi utaisha, lazima tujitafutie. Wengine wanasema sisi lazima tutoke tukaangalia. We understand you, lakini nataka niwaambie ujumbe mmoja leo. Uchumi unaenda chini kawaida kimaisha, unapata leo unakosa kesho. Unaweza kuumia kiuchumi leo na kesho Mungu akuletee baraka urudi tena uenuke. Sijawahi kusikia mtu akisema maisha yakipotezwa leo kesho yanaweza kurudi. Hiyo ndio ukweli. So tunawaambia wale ndugu zetu ambaye mpaka leo hawajaelewa, eleweni hii kitu ni cha kikweli, kiko milangoni kwetu. Tusipojichunga ama tukalia leo tucheke kesho, tutalia forever. Ni afadhali tulie kidogo leo na tucheke kesho, na tucheke kwa muda mrefu. So it may be painful today, and even in life what we have learned over the period, nothing comes easily. It may be painful today, so it's important we learn how to persevere the situation so that we have a better and a brighter and a healthier nation going forward, so that all of us collectively at some point tuje tuseme tumaunganisha na tunasonga mbele, sivyo? So sitaki kuendelea zaidi hapa, niseme asanteni. Mwenyezi Mungu awalinde, Mungu awabariki. God bless you. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana ndugu zangu. Mkae nyumbani.